Arizona.
I'm Kathy Sigmund. I'm with Save Our Schools Arizona.
I'm Beth Simic. I'm president of Arizona PTA.
And I'm Melinda with Save Our Schools Arizona.
So you might have just seen us standing behind Governor Ducey here in the Capitol, and we want to explain that because it's a little bit different than how you usually see us. So the governor reached out to us this morning and said that he had a proposal that he wanted us to hear. And as you know, we have always said that we are not interested in political games. We're interested in solutions for our public education schools, for our teachers. And so we came here to listen to what he had to say. And when we heard that it was going to be a 9% teacher raise permanent in the budget without touching district additional assistance, still getting inflation costs added on, we said that is a strong enough proposal that we are willing to listen and make sure that you see it through. So that's why we agreed to come and stand here to call a win if he delivers on that promise. And I will tell you that the first question out of my mouth was, is there anything earmarking a penny of that to vouchers, STOs, ESAs? And the answer was absolutely not. I also want you to know there was absolutely no deal made about dropping our fight against vouchers, ESAs, STOs, and in fact I actually assured him that we will never stop fighting against privatization, that any size investment into schools and teacher pay doesn't matter if we're siphoning it out to defunding schemes like ESA vouchers. And so we wanted to make that very clear that our priorities remain our priorities, but that we want to reward a gesture that is a step forward and shows that he's been listening to us, that what we've been doing all this month since last year is actually getting to the people who need to hear it, and we need to keep it up.
Yes, I agree. We were very excited. We're very excited to add on to that with that 1% that he had already promised from last year. So that makes a total of 10% salary increase for our teachers for this year, and then another 10 over the next 2 years. This is huge. Now, while the Red for Ed movement did ask for 20% right now, for him to compromise this way and come to the table and make a good gesture like this is strong. And we need to applaud our governor when he is doing something good too. We can't always be pounding him over the head. This is a big step, it's a big move for him, and now it's up to all of us to make sure that the legislature sees this forward in those budget preparations and those final budget approvals.
Yeah, we need to keep paying attention just for those, because there's a lot of overlap, right, between parents, teachers, all of us. We're all in this together, and if this pans out the way it's being promised, that it is a significant step and one that allows us to have better conversations about all the other things we need to do, because there is more to do. This does not solve a crisis, but it's a good step.
Right. This will definitely not be a way to bring teachers back, but it's a way to stop them from leaving. And we think that this is a really good thing.
You guys have anything to add? You were here.
I think we need to call a win. This is a win. We take our wins, we pocket them, and we move on. And we move on to the next win. So you can certainly be assured that SOS Arizona has lots of work to do. It doesn't matter if money goes into the bucket, if the legislature and the governor keep drilling holes called ESAs, STOs, and vouchers. So that is a huge priority for us, and we are watching several bills that are in process right now. So you will be hearing from us very soon about actions that we can take to make sure that that all of this help doesn't just flow out the bottom of the bucket.
So this is definitely a step in the right direction. You know, our kids and our teachers can call this a good move, and it's true, there's always more to do. But I can appreciate this definitely. Even a week ago we thought it wasn't possible.
Yeah. Last year when Save Our Schools formed and we all met for the very first time and met many of you for the very first time, we were, if you guys remember, we were rallying for a 4% raise and they were telling us absolutely not. And so for this to be happening says one thing. It says that what you are doing, what we are doing is making a difference. So if we can ask you one thing is, don't disengage, stay on this. We need to watch and make sure that this budget proposal actually comes through the way it was promised today. And we also need to stay on this privatization, defunding stuff. You saw Senator Yarborough here, you saw Speaker Mesnard. We looked in their eyes and told them we're not dropping the ESA voucher fight. And they acknowledged that. And so, we feel like,
yeah, no sooner did we get off the back stands here, we were on their case. So trust me, we have not let this loose. We're not going to let this loose, and we need your help in order to keep the fight going.
We will never stop fighting for our public schools, and we need all of you to fight with us.
Yeah. So we keep paying attention and we forge ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye.